Kaitou katoa. It's good to be back, and in the flesh this time.
Yes, so good to be back. No mai haere mai koutou. Welcome, this is Taumata TV.
Just ahead, we chat with our favourite principal, Mrs. Fuller, in this week's Principals Chat.
Us Year 7s have been enjoying technology in Hika Ate Awe this term. We check out the awesome learning going on there with Whaia Raina and Matua Sean.
We interview Madden and Mackay, two of our new peer mediators, to catch up with what their new jobs mean for students during break times at Taumata.
And Whaia Kylie pays us a visit in the studio to chat about this week's Potama Focus.
An awesome show ahead today, Ollie. Can I also just say again how great it is to be back? It felt like that lockdown was never going to end.
Yeah, I agree, Layla. And well done, everyone. Staying home for 8 weeks meant saving lives and gaining control over COVID-19. We should be very proud of our efforts.
Well, Hika Ate Awe is the name of one of the learning studios you may not be so familiar with. Once a term, for 5 days, all Year 7 students get to be involved in learning in hard materials, food technology, and textiles. We actually shared this with other Year 7 and 8 students from other full primary schools around Tauranga.
That's right, and this week Layla, myself, and all the other Year 7s have been in tech. Check this out.
Making bags. Fun. When you get to Year 7 and 8, you will be able to participate in tech as well.
Now we head over to Whaia Alina for a notice about clubs and experiences at Taumata.
Kia ora Taumata. Whaia Alina's here today to talk to you about some of the clubs and experiences that are on offer this for the rest of the term. We've got 3 weeks left, so this is a really good chance to try out some of these things that are new to the school. We've got a coding club with Whaia Hannah on a Thursday, and that's in Matarawa. There's enough room for about 20 people to come along and have a go at coding using Scratch, so you get to make your own games. So that would be really cool. On Friday we have a Digi Club, and this is with Whaia Trudy, and that's in Matarawa. Whaia Trudy is going to show you how to publish a piece of writing that you've done in your class and turn it into a digital book. So that's a really cool way to present something, and I haven't done it before, so I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Every day now in the Grove is the Quiet Club. So that's an opportunity for anyone who'd like to leave the playground and have some time to themselves or with a few quiet friends. You can do a jigsaw together, read some books, you could play a board game. Some people have been using that opportunity to take their learning into the Grove at lunchtime and finish off pieces of work that they want to see finished. So if you would like to do that, it's every day at lunchtime. We also have a survey going out to parents tonight to see if there are any parents out there who would be interested in coming and sharing some of their skills or knowledge with us at Taumata. We'd love to see maybe the woodwork room or the in the technology suite, or the cooking or sewing. If your parents would be, or grandmother or grandfather are interested in coming to Taumata to work with us, we would love to see them and use those spaces at the moment while they're available. So if you've got any ideas about a club, or you think that it might be really cool to try something new at Taumata and you want to come and share that with me, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.
Last week, we appointed students from Pewhenua to take on the role of peer mediators. The role of a peer mediator is to promote a positive attitude towards all students. They will help support students and work with the learning coaches to ensure happy break times for all. Today we have with us Madden and Mackay. Madden, can you tell us a bit about your new role?
Thanks for having us. I'm excited to be one of Taumata's peer mediators. Our biggest job is to make sure everyone has a trouble-free break time. If anyone has any problems or just wants someone to play with, come and find a peer mediator and we will help you.
You will be able to find us wearing our orange vests. We will be setting up activities for people to play during break times, and if it is raining, we will pop it down to your learning studio to help you set up some games.
There are 8 peer mediators who are all excited to meet you. Remember, come and see us if you want help or need a friend.
Thanks, Mackay and Madden. We look forward to seeing you guys around school. Now we're going to cross over to Ollie for this week's Taumata Focus.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us now, this is Taumata TV. Well, as you know, Taumata is the name for how we act and behave at Taumata. This helps us achieve our vision of empowered to learn, empowered for life. This morning, Whai Kylie joins us in studio to talk about our focus for this week. Kia ora, Whai Kylie.
Kia ora, tēnā koe.
So tell us about this week's focus.
Well, this week's focus is all about communicating and asking permission before going somewhere or using something.
Oh yes, it's really important to use our words, isn't it?
Absolutely, Ollie. Let's watch this week's Potama video.
Hi.
Today's Potama lesson, asking permission before going somewhere.
Good morning, class.
Good morning,
Kathy. Today we're going to read The Thief. Anthony the Thief.
I need to go to the toilet.
Stole thousands
This is the wrong way to do it.
of jewels at 3 in the morning. He the thief
Let's try that again. This is the right way to do it.
I need to go to the toilet. Wait, you need to ask permission, Flynn.
stole thousands of jewels.
Hi, Catherine.
Yes.
Can I go to the toilet?
Sure.
Well done, Flynn. Remember, always ask permission before going somewhere.
Such an important message, Whai Kylie.
It is, Ollie. We want to see all our Taumata learners using our learning principle of collaboration to talk with others.
Thanks for joining us today.
Kia ora, Ollie.
Such a great reminder. Now we cross over to Mrs. Fuller for this week's Principal's Chat.
Kia ora everybody and welcome back to Taumata TV. It's great to be back in front of you. I can't wait till we actually get everybody all together like we used to with our whanaungatanga, because then I can actually see everybody and see how quickly we continue to grow. This week I just want to share with you a few different reminders. The first one is, about a week ago, Your Learning went live to your parents, where your learning coaches shared with your parents where you're at in reading, writing and mathematics. And what I want to encourage you to do is check in with mum or dad or whoever's at home that they've had a look at that to see how your learning is going and what goals you are working on with your learning coaches. Second thing I want to talk to you about is potentially this week we are perhaps moving to level 1 of COVID-19. And for us what that will mean is a few more changes at this stage, potentially not needing to worry about hand sanitizer at the gates and things like that, but a bit more detail around that will come out shortly. What I do want to say is congratulations to every one of you for the way that you have navigated the return to school, looking after hygiene, being mindful of the distance that you maintain with your peers. You guys have been amazing, and I must say the return to school has definitely been really smooth, and we love having you back on the school site. Uniforms. I do want to talk about uniforms. As I'm wandering around at morning tea, lunchtime, at the gate before school and after school, I'm seeing some people looking stunning in their Taumata school uniform, and then on the odd occasion I'm seeing some quite different looking track pants, some quite different and vibrant socks. Sometimes I'm seeing bright pink jackets or sweatshirts. Now this is a reminder, we have a beautiful uniform and it's really important that we wear it with pride, okay? Now we understand that on the odd occasion, washing gets caught up and we may not have an item of clothing, and that's okay, but it's a one-off. It's not a 2 days or a 3 days. The other thing is, if you are feeling the cold and you want to wear long pants, then they must be black or charcoal, not light grey, not blue, not pink, not yellow. We've got designated colours. Finally, I have noticed that there have been a lot of opportunities on offer for students to involve themselves in either sports, cultural activities, art activities, and I believe even things like technology and coding. So you need to be seeking out those opportunities and getting involved. It's amazing the things that you have on offer here, and I'd love to see as many children at Taumata School as possible taking up those extra opportunities and really embracing them. So I know Whaia Alina is going to do a little section around that, and over the coming weeks there'll be information shared via student daily notices. All right, I hope you have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing how we navigate a potential change in COVID-19 level 1. Ka kite anō.
Thanks, Mrs. Fuller. It's always great to hear from you.
That brings us to the end of our show this morning. We hope you have a great week ahead. He wiki pai rawa.
Ka kite!